Charlie Cheetah was a great friend of Mr. Mohatu, the owner of the local pet shop. One day, Mr. Mohatu had to go on an overnight trip. He couldn't leave the animals by themselves, so he asked Charlie to watch the shop while he was gone. "I'll be back tomorrow afternoon," said Mr. Mohatu as he waved goodbye. "You shouldn't have any problems." "Have a good time," called Charlie. "This'll be a snap." "A snap!" a parrot repeated. Charlie decided to get to know the animals, so he walked around, gazing at the colorful fish, talking parrots, furry kittens, and cuddly dogs. They all seemed content, except for a cute little puppy who wouldn't stop whimpering. "Poor little fella," said Charlie. "What you need is some attention." He picked up the puppy. The puppy wriggled out of Charlie's arms and raced over to the fishbowl for a drink of water. "Watch out!" screeched the parrot. "Watch out!" He was too late. The puppy knocked over the bowl, and the fish went flying across the store. "Gotcha!" Charlie called as he caught the fish and put it in a new bowl. He put the puppy back in the kennel. Just then the door opened. It was Charlie's first customer. He was so excited that he forgot to lock the kennel door. "Can I help you?" Charlie asked. Before the woman could answer, the puppy had gotten out and opened the door to the mice's cage. Now mice were everywhere. "Oh my! I'll come back later, much later," cried the woman as she raced for the door. After the customer left, Charlie put the animals back where they belonged. This time he made sure he locked the doors. "Don't worry, little guy," he said to the puppy. "Somebody will come for you. You'll see." Then Charlie went upstairs for the night. When Charlie tried to go to sleep, the puppy howled and howled. Charlie tried hiding under the covers, but that didn't work. He could still hear. Then he tried covering his ears with a pillow. That didn't work either. Charlie didn't know what to do. Finally, the puppy got exactly what he wanted, a cozy spot under the covers, right next to Charlie. When Charlie woke up the next morning, the puppy was gone. Charlie looked all over the house for him, but he was nowhere to be found. "Maybe he's downstairs," thought Charlie. Charlie couldn't believe his eyes when he walked into the pet shop. It was a mess. Books were scattered on the floor, and the plants had been turned over. But the puppy wasn't there. Charlie began to look for his little friend. He was about to give up when he remembered to check the storage room. Sure enough, the puppy was there. Charlie picked up the puppy, brought him back to the kennel, and locked the door. "Now you can't cause any more trouble." "Well," said Charlie with a sigh, "I guess I should begin tidying up the store." As he worked, the puppy began to whine. Charlie felt bad, so he opened the kennel door. The puppy followed him around, trying to be good. He helped Charlie put the books back, dust the counter, and sweep up the soil from the flower pots. "You may be a rascal," said Charlie, "but I sure am getting used to having you around." Charlie and the puppy had just finished cleaning up when Mr. Mohatu strode in. "It looks like everything went smoothly," he said. "I hope none of the animals gave you any trouble." "It was as easy as pie," a very tired Charlie replied. Then Mr. Mohatu handed Charlie his paycheck. "Thanks for helping me out," he said. "I hope you'll come back soon." Charlie just smiled. As Charlie was about to leave, the puppy began to howl. "I'm gonna miss you too, little fella," Charlie said sadly. Suddenly, Charlie had an idea. He could take the pup instead of the pay. Now everybody would be happy, especially the parrot who screeched, and don't come back." "But what should I call you?" Charlie wondered aloud. Just then, Charlie saw some pictures of outer space in a newspaper. The headline read, "New Pictures of Pluto." "That's it! I'll call you Pluto," he exclaimed. Pluto licked Charlie's cheek happily. From that day on, Charlie and Pluto were the best of friends.